It's Saturday. What is everyone doing today? I just got through doing my spreadsheet. Yeah, me and my friend, which doesn't want to be on here, we were working on the spreadsheet because I wanted my PayPal fees to automatically calculate, and you can do formulas like that. See, every time I get on here, my hair is like whacked out. Keeping it real, keeping it real, keeping it real. And I don't edit anything, so what you see is what you get. Drinking my water. We were doing spreadsheets. On my spreadsheet, I wanted the number of items I sold that day, the amount of the items I sold that day. Let's see, I'm OCD. And the shipping they paid, the shipping I paid, my PayPal fee, which is 2.8 or 2.9%, and the 30 cents that everything you sell, every item, PayPal, every transaction, PayPal charges you 30 cents. So that, and then I wanted any returns. So I've set my formula up so that whenever I plug in what I made that day, it automatically calculates the 2.9% and it comes into that aisle. And then however many things I sell, the one aisle automatically does 30 cents times that many things. So anyhow, I had to get on YouTube and I had to go Google, and me and my friend was like, we're going to get this, trying to figure out how to multiply on there. And then it kept showing the wrong amount. It was rounding up, but we stuck to it. So today, I was talking about the spreadsheet, and if you want me to show you how I do my spreadsheet, I'm going to do it every day. I was going to do it weekly, but I'm afraid that I'd get really behind. And you can go right there on PayPal, and you can click on everything that has sold that day, and it'll show you how much it sold for. It'll show you your PayPal fees. It'll show you how much you paid for shipping, and it'll show you what they paid for shipping. So everything is right there. So don't get crazy if you haven't started from the beginning of the year, because I've missed a few days too. That's why I wanted to do that. Then I'm going to have a spreadsheet that's going to allow me to plug in my shopping, sourcing things, so that end of the year, I will know exactly what my gross and net profits are. Okay, so I was talking, like I said, to my friend, which will not get on here, but that's okay. But we were talking about having a business at home and the struggles that we face doing that. I went to college for 5 years online. I went 2.5 years for Bible and 2.5 years for psychology. And it took discipline. When my family was on the boat fishing, I had my psychology book with me. When everybody else was watching TV, I was studying for a test. It takes self-discipline. That's one thing that will stop you in your tracks doing eBay if you do not have discipline and consistency and just that drive to keep on doing it. I wanted my degree, and of course I only got an associate's because those credits didn't go together, but I have enough to have a bachelor's, but not a bachelor's. So anyhow, you have to stay focused. You have to stay consistent with your listing. And I have noticed since I've listing every single day, I'm having sales every single day. Just shipped off 2 things. I made a profit of $30 on 2 items. And so that's pretty good to me. What else were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about how the world puts everything, they stereotype it. They put everything in a box. This is how it's supposed to be. When a girl gets 18, she's supposed to get married. When a girl, when they get 18, they're supposed to start to college. There's just, 16, you get your license. The world has got such a timeline, I guess is what I'm trying to say, for everything that needs to happen. Like my husband does most of cooking. And there's people that can't understand that, thinks I'm a sorry housewife because my husband loves to cook. He just cooked lunch. He loves to get in there. He said he thinks about it all day long, what he's going to cook. He enjoys cooking. And so that's out of the box. people just think that you have to do things by structure, and you're going to have to get out of that mindset doing an online business, because sometimes I have to work at night. I sat in there on the couch watching the thing on history about Trump last night, and I put 21 drafts in of jeans. You could see them all behind me. That's got to be pictures are got to be taken today. You know, you might have to be listening while you're in the car waiting on your kids. Maybe you've got everything on your phone, so you're going to sit there and put them together. You may be doing your Poshmark on the phone. You know, follow. I have my husband matching the blue button following people. The more people you follow on Poshmark, the more successful you're going to be. So I just want to tell you today to stay focused. Understand that we all have the same struggles in life every day. There's no one that's perfect. And I know a lot of people want to put on a facade and a mask and make you think, you know, that this is easy. Look at my numbers. This is easy. This is how you do it. No, it takes you putting your nose to the grind and working hard and being consistent. If I don't work this business, it's not working for me. And then I don't want my husband to say, well, you might as well just quit that because you're not making anything. And he has said that before, and I've quit a lot of times because it looked like more money was going into the fees than I was making. But the problem was the kids would want chips. I'd take my PayPal card and go buy chips. The kids would want a Thirst Buster. Let's go get a Thirst Buster. And they didn't understand. I spent $152. I added it up since the first of the year on my PayPal card on food. And so the kids don't understand where that McDonald's meal's coming from or where those steaks are coming from. I don't want to do that. I need to learn to discipline myself to say this is only for sourcing. You have to keep flipping your money. The moment you run out of money, you run out of items. The moment you run out of capital, you have nothing else to buy. Just a minute, please. I'm recording. I had a little gift shop. And I bought this lady's whole yard sale out, and it was beautiful stuff. And I looked brand new. So that's how I started my gift shop. Then we started using the money to pay bills for the house. And one day I had absolutely no more money to buy anything at all. And I knew then that this business is done. It's over. So don't spend all your sourcing money. Constantly be buying more things. There's even, I was going to tell you, there's even things on eBay that I've noticed. One lady was selling shorts for $1.25 free shipping, and they had brand new tags on them. You can source right there on eBay as well. You don't have to go out and source around. A lot of people buy and sell off of eBay. And you can even buy wholesale lots on eBay, like a whole set of jeans, and they add up being $2 a pair. You know, it's like $100, but you still could resell them. So, this is Penny, keeping it real. And I wanted to say real quick before I go that I did start a Signed Penny, which is a questions and answers segment. And I already had one person ask me a question. You can send me your questions. There's a light in there. You can send me your questions, email. You can send it, click on the Facebook page. I have a Facebook page off the channel. Or you can put it below if you don't mind me telling it. So, I already had one question, and I guess I'll share it on here real quick. But it was a man that had, I think he said 3 kids and 2 dogs, and it seemed like his wife wasn't cleaning the kitchen and stuff the way he wanted her to clean it. And he said his life was chaos. And he worked 4 days a week. She worked 3 days a week as a nurse. And that's how it worked for them. When he was there, she was gone. And when she was there, he was gone. And he just wanted to know, is this a normal life? And I asked him, what is normal? What is normal? See, people want, like I said, make a timeline. This is how life is supposed to be. This is how a home is supposed to be. This is how a house is supposed to be. But let me tell you, chaos in the house could just mean that it's a home. Honestly. When I got I'm a certified guardian ad litem, went before the courts and certified guardian ad litem. And we had to do a little paper on our test. And it had one house that was messy. And it had food on the table, and the mama was sitting on the couch folding laundry, and the kids were going crazy, and they were asking, what do you think about this house? I said, well, it looks like the mama's not cleaning, and it looks like she's smoking and pregnant. And I started pointing out all the bad things that I saw in that. There's dishes in the sink. And the lady said, but look, the children are happy. The children are clothed. There's daddy standing in the doorway with his lunchbox, and the kids are glad to see him. See, it showed that this was a house, a happy, living, functioning house. And there are times that I was told during the testing that they went into perfect homes and thought, I mean, everything was immaculate. This is where this child needs to be placed. This house will be perfect for them. But come to find out, it was all control. The kids couldn't play with toys. The parents never had time for the kids. So don't judge people in the chaos. Sometimes chaos just means we're alive. That we are really alive. And I got a straight line right down my face here. It's a light. But anyhow, I don't like doing my videos long. But I hope you like this. I hope you understand that I'm trying to not just show you hauls, but to motivate you to not give up, to motivate you to think out of the box, to branch out, to realize that this is not a typical job. It's at home. You are self-employed, just as a business. It's not a hobby. It's a business. Treat it as one. And don't be so hard on yourself. And this is the day that the Lord has made. So go be prosperous, joyful, happy, excited to be alive.